Hey, how's everybody doing? I figured I'd get out and about and do a few things today. Try to get a few more of my items checked off my list before we head out on Saturday. I know it's been a little while since I've done a driving talk, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll be talking to you while we drive to my my bank to get a little bit of money. It's bright enough today I can put on my sunglasses, so that's good. So anyway, how's everything coming for y'all? Y'all getting everything together? I know we are, and we're getting really excited about this trip coming up too. This should be really good. I'll pick up our dry cleaning on Wednesday now, so that'll be fine. Got plenty of time. If anything happens, I can come up with a backup plan. So nothing going on there. Let's see what else we got going on. Start packing. I'll start doing some of my packing maybe today or tomorrow. We still got plenty of time to do stuff like that. The one thing I will mention is try to start planning what you want to wear for the different nights. Remember, we got one night that's a formal night, and they won't let you wear shorts the formal night. I have seen them turn people away, and at the same time I've seen one or two people be able to slip in with shorts on. So I guess it's kind of hit or miss of whoever's standing up at the front at the time. But I wouldn't try it. Yeah, I just wouldn't try it. It's not something to worry about. Something else I'll tell you, a little secret. I don't know if you've been on a cruise or not before, but when you get there and you start waking up, you know, the next day or the day after or whatever, you know, you don't have to go to Lido Deck to get breakfast. You can go and eat in the main dining room. That's something we do, you know, 2 or 3 times on our cruise, and we really enjoy that. That's very nice to sit down to a meal. You can order things the way you want it, and they bring it to your table nice and fresh. So that's a good thing. The other thing that I'll mention as far as food goes, when you get to the main dining room at night, yeah, it's a choice of how you want to do this. If you want to do the anytime seating or the early or the late seating, that's completely up to you. And we like to do the early seating just because that's how our day usually goes. But when you sit there, I know on my first cruise I had not done any cruising yet, of course. So the friends of ours said, you know, you can get as many of those as you want. Well, they have cheesecake usually one night, and I'm only assuming that the cruise industry probably wishes that I could not order as many pieces of cheesecake as I want, because I eat about 4 pieces at a time when I sit down and get cheesecake. Like me some cheesecake, and that's just how I roll. So you can order as much as you want, appetizers, the mains, all that. You can order, you know, 3, 4, 5, a dozen flat iron steaks or whatever you want. I don't know if this will be a cruise where we're able to get lobster one night. With it being a 5-day cruise, I think we do. I think we'll be able to get lobster one night. So if you like lobster, be sure to get you as much lobster ordered as you want, because they will bring it to you. They're not really big lobster tails. Another thing to do that we like to do, I like to try new things. So if it's something you haven't tried before, this will be a good time for you to try it and see if you like it or not. Kind of expand your palate a little bit, and maybe see what your taste buds might enjoy a little bit different for a change. They do serve escargot, which is snails. A lot of people go, ooh, snails. They don't taste nothing like what you think they will. They're garlicky, they're salty and buttery. And other than that, it's like, I guess the best way I could put it is chewing a piece of bubble gum. That's about the best analogy I can come up with how escargot is. But it's good. I enjoy it. It's a good little meal, good little appetizer. So just try different things. Don't think that you have to stay on the same meal plan that you always do. Something else that we've been doing for this cruise, and we try to do it on all our cruises, is lose a little bit of weight, and we have done pretty good. You know, I'm down about 15 pounds, and I like to eat, so I'm not going to restrict myself on anything that I normally eat on the cruise ships or my quantities. I might just try to maybe make better choices on what I get. I don't know, we'll see. We have plenty of time to look over the menus. They will bring you bread every night, which is good bread. Remember, they do have water, and you can get juices and stuff like that. If you like Cokes and Diet Cokes and stuff like that during your meals, well, you're gonna have to either bring your own or buy it. If you buy it, they can get kind of expensive. I think they're like $3 a can or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is. We always take our 12-pack per person, and that's plenty enough drinks for us for our 5-day cruise. So just something else to consider is, you know, bringing those 12 packs of drinks with you, whether it's Pepsi product or Coke product. You can do that. You know, you can't bring beer or anything, alcohol like that. You can bring one bottle of wine. I think it's a 1.75 bottle of wine per person in your carry-on, because they you can't inspect that to make sure that's really what is in that bottle of wine. The day when we get there, Port of Tampa is a nice port. We've been out of there 3 times. It's an easy port to navigate around in. The parking garage is right there at where the ship is, so that's really nice. The other thing is, we'll be getting there early enough that what I like to do is maybe run to our room real quick, drop off our luggage, look at our stateroom, kind of get acquainted with where we are actually going to be living for the next 5 days, and then we'll head up to the Lido deck and get a bite to eat. Now, this ship has Guy's Burgers. I don't know if you've had a Guy's Burger before or not, but they are very good. That is a good burger if you like hamburgers. Be sure to get the French fries, because they're really good also. And it has the Blue Iguana. That's a taco bar. And they have really good tacos, burritos, things like that as well. You can go there in the morning and get breakfast burritos, which are really good. I've done that several times and really enjoyed that. So you're going to have a lot of options. Now, we'll tell you this: if you're on a cruise ship and you get hungry and you stay hungry, it's going to be your own fault, because there's plenty of food there for you to eat, and there's no reason why you should not eat as much as you want to when you want to. There'll be pizza available for you 24 hours a day pretty much. You just walk up there, tell them if you want a slice, half a pizza, a whole pizza, you know, whatever. They also have a little area where they make different sandwiches for you, like paninis, Reubens, different things like that, which is really good. They're nice, hot and fresh, made for you right there while you wait. So that's something else that's good. You might enjoy trying that. It's just relaxed atmosphere. The best thing that we like on a sea day is just walking around, taking in the ship, enjoying the view around the ship. Seasick, that ain't nothing I've ever done. There are a few people I see walk around with the seasick patches on their ears, and my wife, she'll be taking some Dramamine, and that's something you might consider too, is taking Dramamine. But all in all, I don't think you have any problem with it. It's not real bad. The movement of the ship, I won't say you never will feel it, because you sometimes will feel the ship move a little bit, but it's not like you're imagining like being on a small vessel where you have a lot of rocking and rolling and up and down and all that kind of stuff. I mean, after all, we are on a really big ship, and the main thing that they want to try to do is, once you're on that ship, is make your experience very pleasurable so you will come back. Now, I'll tell you this, here's the hardest thing that you're going to have if this is your first time cruising. The hardest choice that you'll ever make in this cruising experience is where you're going on your second cruise. I don't know of anybody that's only been on one cruise. Said, well, I'm done. That wasn't for me. I haven't run across it yet, because it is very nice. And far as cruising and dollar amount, if you break it down per day, what you're paying, think about how much you'd pay if you went to a hotel, had to buy you something to eat, had to pay for gas, and then at night you went out and you went to a show, a nice sit-down show where they perform for you. Think about how much that might cost you a day. Now remember, you got to eat 2, maybe 3 meals, or maybe 4 or 5 meals if that is inclined for you. Think about how much money you'd spend doing that, and that'll give you an idea of just how economic the cruising life is. Up front, it looks like a lot, and to a lot of people it really is. I mean, it's not something I used to be able to do back in my young days, because I just couldn't afford it. But what we like to do is we'll take our income tax when we get our income tax check back, and I'll put that away on my savings account, and that's what we use for our vacations. Just as kind of a nice thing to get away and enjoy, ourselves together, my wife and I, and usually some friends go with us. So that works out really well. Well, I'm just about to where I need to be, and what I'll do is say this: if you haven't done so yet, down here, kind of click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you like what I'm doing. Even make a comment if you like. That's something else that lets me know just where I'm at as far as what I need to do, as far as talking and giving you insight, as far as cruising and things. So with that being said, I want to tell you to have a good day, have a good life, enjoy family, make as many memories as you can, because life is short. It goes by really quick. Well, enjoy your day. I'll probably hit you up one more time before we leave, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good day now.